I hear you. I hear you, body. This is what I'm in the process of saying to myself. I hear you. What you have expressed is valid, and I will listen, and I will do whatever it is that is needed um, to acknowledge you. I will, not the outside world. Now, essentially, so my daughter is not very well at the moment. So it's telling me she's got a sore throat, blocked up. No, she's got a cold, basically. And so she's saying, I need Calpol. And this really set my, I mean, I gave her the Calpol. Don't get me wrong. I was not, like, I'm not neglecting my children. But it set my mind thinking on this whole process about what happens when we go through pain and the discomfort, either like emotional discomfort of situations and things in the outside world, or internally the pain that we've got in our bodies. And it brought to mind something that I'd come across with some of Louise Hay's work, and I can't remember, I think it's in the Heal Your Life book, I'm not sure which of those books, but so she was talking about this whole element of how we listen and respond to our bodies, and it really got me thinking. So she says that when we experience pain and then we reach for, something, so like my daughter, she's got a sore throat and a cough, she wants the Calpol, so that is her wanting to relieve that situation. For me, like the whole the reason I'm on this journey, like the catalyst for me was hearing that somebody was talking about me, and was I decided it meant that they were attacking a piece of work that I had created. So when we go through the emotional things or the physical pain, what we try to do then is find a way to control and affect the world so that we don't feel the discomfort anymore. So I was wanting to change, an element of my work or whatever. Or for my daughter, she wanted the pain relief. Like I do it all the time. I've got a headache, take a tablet. But so it's a bit like saying, I don't want to hear you, okay, to the body. Whereas for the body, if it's in discomfort, it's about, why has that created discomfort for me? Deal with that. Don't deal with the external, because the discomfort is going to still be there. So when I struggle with the concept that somebody has a negative or derogatory opinion of me, or a thing that I've projected my sense of self to, it's, why is my sense of self attacked by that? Okay, not that person, not dealing with that person or that thing, but dealing with me and my sense of self. And how do I strengthen my sense of self so that when the attacks come, I'm all right? Because ultimately, we're always all right. Even if we have to experience the negativity while we get there, we're always all right. But we don't have to experience the discomfort. The discomfort comes in because we think we're not okay. So it's deal with that. If it's an internal physical thing, then it's, why have I got a headache? Why have I got, so like with my children, they suck their fingers. So what I've done, and I should have done it ages ago, but what I do now is, that you can get the nail varnish that tastes horrible. So I give them that. And now they don't suck their fingers nearly as much. So obviously they're not taking in the germs. So they don't get ill as much. I mean, it's not rocket science, but it's about, rather than just dealing with the symptom, they get ill, give them some medicine, or I get a headache, take some medicine, or someone annoys me, say something back to them. It's deal with, why am I annoyed by that? Why am I impacted by that? How can I deal with it? It's mine. I'm not giving the power away. I've done a video about blame. I'm not giving my power over to something else. If I say, I'm upset because they said this thing about me, and then I go and say something to that person, or I do a new thing so that that person can't say that thing about me, I've given my power to them. They haven't got the power. It's my power. It's me. It's mine, right? It's me. So it's internalize it. Don't give your pain away. Listen to your body. If you feel any sense of discomfort, either physical or mental, it's working out what is it about me that is uncomfortable with that situation, and how can I deal with that. Now, that's probably far more difficult to actually do than for me to talk about it. But I wanted to just give this scenario because that I've just talked about, because I'm going through it. I get it. I'm in this exact scenario. I had to sit and notice how my stomach was twisting, and I had to listen to my thoughts, not follow them and get involved in, but just listen to them and listen to where they were taking me. Why do I think that I am attacked when somebody says that the work I've done is not good? And literally, it could just be that actually the work isn't good. It doesn't have any impact on me. But if I choose to internalize it, then I choose to bug myself and upset myself. And really, what I need to do is work on that piece. So, and that's what I am doing. And one of those things about listening to the body is taking that ownership, and me working out, why am I bothered by what somebody says or does? Like, why is that bothered me? And like, it went deep. I worked it out. I haven't been able to address it, but I worked it out ultimately. I know that I've got this sense of not being good enough, and I know I mask it by having an appearance and a bravado where I am like super. Well, I think I'm super. You might not think I'm super. Yeah, so anyway, I digress. But basically, listen to your body, okay? Listen to your body. Do not just disregard. Do not try and change the outside. Don't try and change the events. Don't try and give yourself a painkiller, whatever. Acknowledge and accept what's going on for you. Maybe change the meaning, but also do the inner work. Work out, what is it about me? Why do I think that? Why has that affected me in that way? What can I do about the way that I've internalized it? If it's physical, like I said with food, what can anyway, I've gone over all of that already. So listen to your body. That is the message. Listen to your body.